Hi everybody, sanibonani. Welcome to my channel. Igama lami Ntando Mdletshe, and on this channel sifunde iy'ncwadi ey'bhalwe ngolimi lwethu lwesiZulu bese sizala sokhuluma ngazo lezo y'ncwadi sesifundile senzela laba phela asebengenazo isikhathi sokuthi bayifunde iy'ncwadi nalabanqena nje. Phinde siyaphinda futhi sibuka ama-reality shows ethu ala eMzansi bese sizala sokhuluma ngawo lama shows, senze ama-reviews, ama-recaps bese siyaphinda futhi sikhuluma nga-any other issues avukayo uma ngabe lama shows sesiwabukile kwi-TV. Uma ngabe uqala ushona namhlanje and you happen to like our content, do not forget to press the subscribe button la ngezansi bese upressa ne-notification bell ukuze phela uthole umyalezo uma ngabe umsebenzi omusha sesiwufakile. Kanjalo uma ufuna ukuba imember yale channel, there is also a join button below, there is also a thanks button uma ufuna ukubonga i-channel ngemali. Guys, listen, ngiyazi ngihlezi ngumafika late because ngiyangithanda ukuthi ngiqale ngibuke nje abantu ukuthi bathini on a certain issue before I do my commentary. Of course, there's that ongoing story sika Babes Wodumo and about how dissatisfied people are about the way that she looks. It's an amazing world, you guys, that we live in, that people can be so unhappy about the way that you look. Regardless of whether you are happy or not about how you look, people will just be too concerned about the way that you look. Isn't that just weird, you guys? And honestly, you guys, of course, there's a show that is going on. It's season 2. Ntando, guys. I did do the review of episode 2. Sorry about the quality of the video, but it's there. I believe that you can still hear what I'm saying. Okay. We're back to normal. Okay, my ring lights are working now. Even now, I'm filming at night. So sorry about the quality, but yes, the review is there. You guys go and watch. So there is that going on, you guys. So the publicity for them, it's not all bad. There's that positive that the publicity right now is not all bad because maybe people are gonna wanna go and watch the show because of what's going on. There's so much that is going on. People are talking about them and all of that. Okay, so it's good for the show. So the ratings are probably going to go up when it comes to viewership here. Show, yeah, but that is good, you guys. But like watching the show, guys, for season 2, mind you, we have to keep in mind ukuthi siphambili kunabo when it comes to show. Show was shot a little while back, maybe like a few months back, okay? And if you look at her in the show, she is skinny, but not scary skinny, like unciphile than usual, but akuthusi. I didn't look at her and feel like I'm concerned about her. She looks good when she's at home. She doesn't have makeup on. Sometimes just fageli nightgown or whatever. She doesn't feel like she's that concerned about the way that she looks when she's at home. She's not one of those reality TV stars who want to pretend that they wake up wearing makeup in the morning. So she's okay. She looks like she's at home, like you would look when you're at home. And then when she leaves the house, like they had that dinner with her family, and the family she looked really nice. She had makeup on, she was dressed really nice, very stylish. Her diary sessions, she's always looking hot, she has makeup on. So on the show, you guys, she doesn't look like there's anything that would want me or would cause me to be concerned about her. But one thing that I hadn't spoken about when it comes to the show, and I just wanted to watch the show a little bit longer and see how it's going. One thing is, Babes always has a glass of alcohol in her hand. She's always drinking something, even though it's an assumption what is alcohol because she doesn't say, "Oh, I'm drinking alcohol," but it always feels like she has a petty glass drinking something. So it feels like she's somebody that drinks a lot, and also. I was thinking what weight loss has to do with the fact that she did have a baby. People are saying, but she didn't just have a baby, you guys. It's funny. Sometimes for other people, it takes a while for the body to get back to where it was. I know for myself, like I would lose weight immediately after giving birth, and then it will be like it's picking up. I'm getting back to myself, and then as the stress of having a baby is hitting me, I lose weight again a lot, almost like nothing yakul. And then as I'm getting comfortable with the routine and all that, then it gets back to normal. So I still the same. So we do have to consider that she does have a baby, and it's a first time. She's a first time mom. On the show, she's talking about how stressful it is when the baby is sick and she has to go places and work and all of that, and leave her baby with a nanny when the baby is not well. She is a first time mom that comes with its own stresses. Okay, she's married for the first time, and we already know, that marriage is not perfect. It has its own issues. She's dealing with the in-laws this, in-laws that, and also just her relationship with her husband, because from what they're showing, what we're going to be seeing this week on the show, she's dealing with, possibly cheating on his side likamapintsha, or sithi nje uzobe edila ne-issue yamantombazane and all of that. So she has a lot of stresses in her life, and we all react to stress differently. I don't see her a lot eating on the show, but I see her drinking a lot, and that can affect you. If you are somebody that drinks a lot of alcohol, but you don't really eat, that can affect your weight. When I saw those photos that she took at Ukhozi FM, for me it felt like it's just sometimes it's somebody sike sikuthole kabi, uphoze kabi, and ne-outfit yakho ungayilungisi kahle ukuthi phela uthi uqonda lo poloneca umi kahle nama-boots and all that. At first when I look at that photo, I just feel like it's isithombe esishutheke kabi nje. I felt like that. Isithombe esishutheke kabi, and I felt like yes, she has lost weight, but it's not as bad as people are making it to be. It's Simbi Sombe. It's not like Mobiena. I feel like Simbi Sombe. Genuinely, I've been looking at that photo for every video that is here on YouTube talking about that photo. I'm going and I'm looking at that photo, and I'm not feeling like people are feeling like, oh my God, she's about to die or something like that, you guys. So I didn't feel like that. I feel like she might be going through some things, and it will be understandable because she's gone through a lot of changes recently, and also umuntu ngathi uyaphuza a lot, so that and alcohol, it might cause you to lose a bit of weight and to look a certain way even on your face. But I didn't feel like it is as bad. That photo, I felt like it's the same case got DJ Sbu, where somebody took a photo wasenza saba simbi, then it really is it really is, and then we all believe it because we ended up believing Ususbu looks like a hobo. And when I went and I checked on his podcast where that photo came from, Usbu looked fine, he looked clean, and he looked all of that. I feel like it's a similar situation, you guys. But I'd say that it was picked up by the wrong people, honestly, that story, because it was picked up by Umusa Kalula and Abangan and one thing engivele I understand about Leah group Leana is that there is women, I understand Umosake, but the other ama-supporters lawa akhe laba ama-co-host akhe to women, and the way that they talk about other women, I'm always just amazed with these are really like women, and obviously it was picked up by them and they started discussing it, you guys. For me, it was disappointing to hear women talk about another woman like that, you guys. But it is not the first time that we hear something like that from those spaces, you guys. Just recently, they were talking about another woman's business and putting it down, her products and all of that. So we are used to that space handling things the way that they handled things. But the one thing that I feel like is going to happen, uyabona umusha njengoba ashaya umusa, yabona le yambi leyana, this is not the last impi esisazoyibona, because they are messing with the wrong people. In response, Gamampinjo was the typical response of a Durban guy who has had it, who is fed up. And from what I hear, some of these people live in Durban. So I feel like sisazobona izimpi, abantu basazoshawa la eThekwini because they are speaking about people's wives, and nobody is gonna take it lying down ukuthi njalo mina ngizokhuluma nkosikazi wakhe umuntu, the way that they were talking about him. And then we have to consider, guys, let's just say for argument's sake that Sotomo maybe is sick, maybe she's going through something, maybe she's recently been diagnosed with something and she's losing weight. Let's just say there is a struggle that she's going through privately, and then she hears people talking about her on that space like that. How would that make her feel? Will that really heal her from whatever it is that she's going through, or will that send her into depression? And I feel like we have accepted kulama gossip spaces, they talk about people the way that they talk about people, and then irresponsible is being judged. But I really feel like maybe i-response yakhe also should tell us ukuthi mhlawumbe there is something that uBhekshotuma is going through, and they are just pushing by doing all of these gossips about her, and it got too much. I do feel like anytime that a woman's looks are discussed, the way that women's looks are being discussed on that space, I always feel like it's inappropriate. I just feel like it's not where people should go, especially women. When it comes to other women, I don't feel like it's right. I don't feel like it's right because you never know really what struggles a person is going through. But yeah, guys, we've already seen Ubebso Dumo. You guys, I think she's gone through a lot when it comes to the media. She's gone through the West, honestly. We've seen her, and the video that she took in the car where she's doing her song. She looks well, you guys. Yes, I granted she has lost weight, but she doesn't look as bad as that photo was made out to be. I think she looks okay. I think that her and her husband are taking advantage of them being on the trending list, and they're gonna make sure that they release a song, so it's not gonna be all bad. I just feel like us as the creators and gossip channels or whatever, we just need to be careful when it comes to discussing how people look, because you never really know what's behind the story. You never really know what people are struggling with. There's people that are never gonna reveal to us things that they're going through because they are scared of being judged, because they can see it. You get judged before you even come out and say, listen, you guys, this is my struggle right now, and I need your prayers, or I need whatever. And people are never going to do that because of how much they are judged. Am I that worried about Dupeso Tumo? I don't think that there is a lot that we need to be worried about. I just feel like if there is something to share and she's ready to share, she will share it. But after I saw that video she did in the car, I did feel like her spirits are low, but I did feel like she's trying to turn the negative into the positive, which is always good. And yeah, I feel like she's okay. I feel like it was made out to be bigger than it actually was. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. But hey, kusazoshawa abantu la. Hey, angifunda nokuyifunda le nto ebhalwe uMampintshi. I was like, yeah, because khona abantu abazoshawa. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before you share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Ntando kakhulu.